if it's true and it was like that, that's just like taking a 38, putting a bullet, or 45, no, a 357, putting a bullet in it, and telling the person you playing Russian roulette when you're in that ring with that type of supplement in your body. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying?
If I can test you randomly for performance-enhancing drugs the next 2 years, and I never got a response on that.
Remember, I asked him on that show, I said, are you taking PEDs? Are you taking steroids? And he froze. He said, oh, we taking a drug test.
Don't worry about what Gervonta is saying. Take all the peds you want. If you're on steroids, that's like loading a revolver with a bullet and playing Russian roulette inside the ring. That's how dangerous it is.
If it's true and it was like that, that's just like taking a 38, putting a bullet, or 45, no, a 357, putting a bullet in it, and telling the person you playing Russian roulette when you're in that ring with that type of supplement in your body. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, those words just lit the boxing world on fire because they came straight from Calvin Ford, Gervonta Tank Davis' longtime coach and second father figure.
Stop playing with him. Get to his ass here. Yeah. Get to his ass. You understand what I'm saying? He's not on your level.
And now, he's accusing Jake Paul of being juiced up on steroids.
Is Gervonta Davis the most complete fighter right now in the sport?
He's complete, but I need him to become that guy sitting on the throne and everybody just sitting there saying, yo, he's the truth.
If Calvin's right, then this fight isn't just unfair. It's a straight-up nightmare waiting to happen. This isn't the first time Jake Paul's name has been linked to peds. Go all the way back to his early fights. Tyron Woodley once even called him out directly.
Speaking of bumps,
went right over it.
Those little bumps you had on your face kind of alarmed me. You wouldn't be happening to taking PEDs, are you?
Listen, if you want to build in excuses right now,
no, I'm just asking.
Go ahead.
Because I was just wondering. I looked at your face, it looked kind of serious. You had some rage and you acting all unorthodox. You know, those are signs of the PEDs.
I'm enraged. I'm not enraged at all.
Are you taking PEDs?
No, sir.
Not at all? Okay.
No, sir.
That's
Do you
what
think he's on
like.
PEDs?
I don't care. You can be on horse tranquilizer steroids. You can get a whole new body from Walmart. You still getting slept.
Jake didn't exactly deny it. Instead, he leaned into the trolling, brushing it off with sarcastic jokes.
Dana, I accepted every part of your challenge. I said I would fight Masvidal in MMA. Steroid test me whenever the fuck you want. It is 2 weeks after my fight, and I am a fat bitch. I don't do steroids, and I take it as a compliment because there's no other excuse to me knocking out all of your champions than this kid does steroids. Look at me. Look at that. A fat bitch. If you steroid test me, then I want to steroid test every one of your fighters. Ooh, you won't want to do it though, will you?
But here's the thing. Where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Remember, I asked him on that show, I said, are you taking PEDs? Are you taking steroids? And he froze. He said, oh, we taking a drug test.
Even UFC boss Dana White once challenged Jake. If you're clean, let me test you anytime, anywhere for peds.
Jake said that I snort cocaine, that I'm a cokehead. My rebuttal to that was, I'll tell you what, you can test me randomly for the next 5 years for cocaine. If I can test you randomly for performance-enhancing drugs the next 2 years, and I never got a response on that.
Jake's response, silence.
Is the burnt bridge with my brother unfixable?
I don't hate your brother. You guys need to fight guys your same size. When you fought Floyd, you are massive. He did hit you with a fucking bomb, and you fucking ate it. He's gonna fight Gervonta Davis.
Who do you got?
Gervonta, I think, hits way harder than Floyd, but he's too small. Your brother's gonna be able to get inside on him, put his weight on him, tie him up.
I hear your critique on fighting guys the same size as you. Is that why you guys wouldn't let me fight Conor?
Yeah, you're fucking huge. Conor weighs 145 pounds, 155 pounds.
Yeah, but he says he can beat me.
So when Calvin Ford steps up and says Jake is juiced, it doesn't sound crazy.
I'm in St. Bart's, one of the nicest beaches in the world. You're ruining my vacation. We were on a yacht party last night, Meek Mill, Drake, everybody, Mike Tyson going crazy. You have been caught with cocaine and hookers every other week. And you think that, like, with all the money that you have, like billionaire or some shit, that you would get some fucking Botox, because your forehead looks like a motherfucking GPS Google map, like all the lines in it and shit. Men lie, women lie, Dana White lies, numbers don't. You want to talk shit about my manager, who is the CFO of your company that helped you sell it to Endeavor, $4 billion?
Remember, Calvin isn't just Tank's trainer. His family. He raised Tank like a son, guided him since day one, and always has his back.
You know, Calvin, he been with me since I was 7. I used to sleep in Coach Calvin's house. I used to sleep at his job when he was working at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore.
When I had to train Tank, when I didn't want him to get in trouble and I wanted to make sure we was together, I used to take him to work with me. And he'd chill. Everybody know him. Everybody know him at work.
Remember, Calvin used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You gotta be, like, all the way in it, like, focus on the goal, you know, and them guys, they went left, and unfortunately, they got killed.
You weigh the odds out like that. Do you want him to go to jail or you want him to live? That's the whole idea, to come to the boxing gym.
If I ain't had the people I had around me, like the people that started with me and things like that, I probably would have been off the scene for a long time.
When he sees Jake Paul, a 195-pound powerhouse, stepping in against his guy, a natural 135, of course is going to call it out.
You know, I love a good challenge. This is for me and my team. I'm not proving everyone else wrong. I'm proving myself right at the end of the day. And so this is a great test. I know what I'm capable of. And once I beat this guy, it's just another check of a box, and people will have less things to say.
I could go out there and say, like you know, somewhere and say that we just got to wait and see come November the 14th, you know. I let him do all the talking, and come the 14th, we'll see what he about. How long he been boxing? 5 years? We'll see what he about come November the 14th.
Let's keep it real. This fight is already dangerous without steroids. Jake Paul is basically a cruiserweight, nearly 60 pounds bigger than Tank.
Who is the biggest star in boxing? Tank Davis. And joining the Keisa Badarian is Miami resident hip-hop star influencer Ruby Rose. The main event, Jake.
Tank might be explosive, but his punches could bounce off Jake like pebbles, while Jake's shots could send Tank crashing down. Now, add Peds into the mix. Forget it. That's not a fake fight, it's a setup.
Which one of these chumps do you want to save next?
Let's see. I don't give a bollocks, mate. Fuck you right now, mate.
Only thing you should be fighting is your addiction.
Me training. Jesus. Yeah.
Buddy, help that guy.
Listen, all me and Moms want is for you to cut half your body weight, and we got ourselves some. Shh.
Good boy.
This is my call out. J. Paul, what's up? What up, J. Paul?
Oh, Gervonta.
And here's the scary part. If Tank gets caught clean and goes down, it's not just his health on the line. It's his legacy.
Jake Paul versus Tank Davis. They just announced the fight. What's your instant reaction to that?
I don't know what's going to happen with a 135-pounder going up against a 200-pounder. I think it's not a real fight. Jake just too big. Tank ain't gonna be able to get in from that jab. Jake land one good punch on Tank, it's over with.
The casual fans won't care about weight classes or PED accusations. They'll just see Jake Paul, the YouTuber, beating one of the most feared fighters of this generation. And that makes boxing look like a circus.
Jake Paul, Tank Davis fight got moved to Miami.
I think Jake wins.
Jake's just so big, dude.
I think Jake wins.
This is different because it's similar. It's similar to Logan versus Mayweather, but
Jake has
Jake
better
Paul
boxing.
now obviously is way more advanced than where Logan was at that moment in time.
I mean,
Gervonta
it's
is
just,
fucking sick.
I mean, yeah, no, but dude,
Did you
Jake,
ever watch his highlights?
Jake can
He's
crack,
nasty,
man.
bro.
He's so sick. I love that guy, bro.
Even Ryan Garcia called this fight a joke. Pros across the sport are worried. They know this isn't just about boxing skill. It's about an unfair size difference, and maybe an even more unfair chemical advantage.
Bro, that's a fucking disgrace of a fight.
Yeah.
You know it. Just like Mike Tyson, low-key was a disgrace, but we accepted it. But
Yeah.
he was 60 years old. I mean, the casuals don't see the weight difference. They see Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
And if Gervonta Davis doesn't fuck up Jake Paul, they're going to think Jake Paul is some pound-for-pound champion type of fighter.
Yeah.
Gervonta Davis, he's actually really small. Like, when I fought him, he's small.
Yeah.
So I just think it's a very unfair fight.
The million-dollar question, why would Jake Paul even need pads when he's already bigger? Because steroids don't just make you bigger. They make you stronger, faster, and give you insane recovery. And that's exactly what Calvin Ford is warning about.
New PR, 500 pounds. I'm the strongest heavyweight in existence. No spot. Let's go, come on, man. Let's go, champ. This is it. Come on, lightweight. Lightweight. Come on. Ooh. There you go. You got that. Download better, play better picks.
At the end of the day, Calvin Ford's warning isn't just noise. It's a father figure protecting his fighter.
There we go again. That's why I don't do interviews anymore, because they always take my word and misconstrue it. You know what I'm saying? When we was talking about individual, we wasn't talking about nobody specific, and we wasn't talking about Tank. Tank's my baby. Tank, Kenny said, out of 100, 2 of them love you. That's one of them that do love you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing I don't want. He's a grown man, and he have the right to make the grown man decisions that he want. So let's get that. Put that up. Everybody's snatching something and don't even have a clue. And that's what I was saying about social media. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a person say it out their mouth, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. I love all my fighters, but I'm just trying to tell them, man, I'm not getting younger. I'm getting older. I'm getting to a point in my life that is just getting on my nerves that they don't appreciate the work that we are putting in. Appreciate. Show up for the coach. Be on time. That's the stuff I'm talking about.
It's a reminder that boxing is already dangerous enough without pads.
This narrative about Tank not paying their Calvin. Each and every time I worked that corner with Tank, Tank took care of me. And he gonna continue to take care of me. Tank is family for life. Yeah. And it wasn't you that started the Southpaw. It started a couple years ago with the Vegas rap. But in Baltimore, we don't count other men's pockets. I don't give he's a billionaire. I'm not counting his pockets. But Tank has always taken care of us, and he's gonna continue to take care of us. So y'all need to stop that narrative.
So, is Jake Paul really juiced up? Or is this just another layer of hype for the biggest circus fight in boxing history?
It shows that you are in a corner. You're a dog in a corner trying to fight to save his whole company and the embarrassment that I've put you through.
Jake Paul, I think when he weighed in for Mike Tyson, was 227 pounds. That is, if I'm not mistaken, a 92-pound weight difference. Almost a 100-pound weight difference. It's insane. That is called one thing. That's called being a bully.
That's all for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button and subscribe for more. Drop your thoughts in the comments.